Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Earlier today in Naivasha, Raila met about 30 governors who endorsed his presidential bid. Yes. And Kenyans have been debating and talking about that. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to really understand what that endorsement really means. What does it show us about Raila's political geniusity and William Rutos' political maneuvers? That's what I want us to find out in this video right now. But before we dig into that, there is this lawyer, Donald B. Kipkorir, who made a very interesting post that I felt was worth also mentioning here, for it also gives us a glimpse of what to expect in our analysis today. Donald B. Kipkorir. Today, 30 of 47 governors, 78.72% from all 8 provinces declare their support for Raila Odinga as the 5th president of Kenya. Only 4 governors, 2 Kalenjin and 2 Kikuyu have declared support for UDA. So much for UDA false bravado as a national party. That's lawyer Donald B. Kipkorir. And from this post, the lawyer is just trying to insinuate that now Raila has about 80% of the support among Kenyans. That's what maybe the lawyer is just trying to insinuate here indirectly. And ladies and gentlemen, even before we get into our analysis, it's important I say this. In Kenya, our politics is ethnic-based. Our politics is being determined by ethnic kingpins. If you have the Kamba ethnic kingpin, then you largely have the Kamba vote. If you have the Gema ethnic kingpin, then you have largely the Gema vote. These are facts, ladies and gentlemen. And besides the ethnic kingpins, we also have appointment in various regions in this country. For example, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the backing of somebody in the name of John Lonyangapuo, you have a good majority of the Pokot vote. Because a good majority of the Pokots view Lonyangapuo, the likes of Kamket, as their spokesman. So if you have those leaders, then you largely have the support of those regions. If you have Jogo, then maybe you have some good votes from the coast. Those are facts, ladies and gentlemen. So for a smart politician, you either grab the big boys, or if you can't grab the big boys, then you grab these opinion leaders in various counties. And that's exactly what Raila Molo Odinga is trying to do here. So, what does this endorsement of these 30 governors show us about Raila and about also William Rutos, maybe presidential bid and political maneuvers? The first thing, ladies and gentlemen, is a given fact that Raila Odinga is a seasoned and an experienced Kenyan politician. That's a given fact. 2022 is going to be his 5th attempt, or rather 5th stab, at the presidency. And in the previous elections, it's widely agreed and believed Raila has been winning those elections. On the other side, William Ruto has never contested for the presidency. So he has no experience. He doesn't know how presidential elections are actually won or even lost, because he has never contested for it. Yes. So I strongly believe that this endorsement by these governors, about 30 governors, exposes Raila as an experienced politician who understands well our politics here in Kenya. And that also shows William Ruto as a political greenhorn. Ruto still does not know how elections are won in Kenya. To win an election in Kenya, you must first of all bring the ethnic kingpin, make an alliance with the ethnic kingpin. If you can't afford the ethnic kingpins, then you better form some alliances with maybe appointment in various counties. all those William Ruto has failed. And Raila is succeeding in all those. He's forming coalition with the top ethnic kingpins, and now he has just grabbed the backing of over 30 governors. And look at somewhere like Northeastern, for example. In Northeastern, it's all about elders endorsing candidates. And largely these candidates, or these governors, supporting Raila Amolo Odinga, a majority of them have been endorsed by elders in their region. That's just an indication again that all those elders now also support Raila Amolo Odinga. So just to start with, a place like Northeastern, that's most likely a place that, in my considered opinion, Raila Odinga will most likely wipe it very easily. Say for maybe Mandera, where maybe the governor is still 50-50. But in these other areas, I believe Raila will wipe them out. The second thing, this reduces Oka as a mere spectator in the political duel. No single governor has so far come out maybe to support any of the Oka principles. Look at maybe Kalonzo Musyoka. No single governor from Kalonzo's backyard has thrown his weight behind Kalonzo Musyoka. Look at Western, Musalia Mudavadi. No single governor from Western has thrown his weight behind Musalia Mudavadi. So this just exposes Musalia and Kalonzo Musyoka, because I believe those are the two top Oka leaders. That exposes them as people who are just mere spectators. If they cannot even convince leaders from their own region to support their bid, how will they convince other Kenyans out of their ethnic bedrock to support them? That just reduces this race into a two-horse race contest between Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto. William Ruto has largely managed to get the backing of his Kalenjin governors, save for Alex Tolgos, who is now supporting Raila Odinga, and John Lonangapuo, who is also supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. But this now reduces this race into a two-horse race. One horse is way much ahead of the other horse. In this case, if you compare, Raila Amolo Odinga, in my considered opinion, having managed, to get the backing of top ethnic kingpins, and now these leaders in these counties, I'm fully convinced, ladies and gentlemen, that that's a very good start for Raila Amolo Odinga. Because as politics will now start getting charged properly, these are the people who will actually be mobilizing votes and doing Raila's campaign in their various areas. So that's a head start for Raila Amolo Odinga against William Ruto. And then thirdly, the evolution factor is deciding 2022 politics. And the evolution is the true bottom-up approach. Because I listened to those governors talk, and Governor Ali Hassan Joho was very specific. In fact, he dropped a bombshell that they had gathered some information that some people wanted to kill devolution once they are sent to power. Because in the first place, they never believed in this constitution that brought forth devolution. So upon them assuming power, most likely they will kill devolution so that they can concentrate power at the national level. So Joho actually passionately revealed how maybe as governors across the country, they decided to support Raila Amolo Odinga because they feel it's only Raila who can safeguard devolution. So it also appears that devolution politics is also shaping 2022 presidential bid. And in this case again, Raila seems to be beating William Ruto on that. Because that's a very good narrative that, if well used, can just earn Raila some support among Kenyans. Because William Ruto is talking about bottom-up, but he has not come out to explain that bottoms-up. But if you look at devolution, you can explain that devolution has actually taken government to the people. That's the real, maybe bottom-up kind of approach. Maybe William Ruto should actually be trying to embrace. But nonetheless, he's talking about things he has not even come out to explain to Kenyans, and Kenyans are still in the dark. on how maybe he will even implement them. And then finally, Ruto's party is exposed as just tribal and not a national party. I think this endorsement of Raila Molo Odinga not only exposes Raila as a national leader, but it also shows William Ruto as a tribal leader. How comes only governors from William Ruto's ethnic Kalenjin community are supporting William Ruto? Why is it that all these other governors from all other regions are avoiding William Ruto? That's just an indication that William Ruto, even though he's trying to project his party UDA as a national party and projecting himself as a national leader, the truth of the matter is William Ruto and his UDA party, they are still not yet there to call themselves national leaders or national party. Ruto is still playing tribal politics, as opposed to Raila, who is clearly from this endorsement, is actually playing national politics. All Kenyan, all leaders across the country, across the board, whether you believe ODM, whichever, are all supporting Raila Molo Odinga. Having said all that, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, yes.